Today's our topic is income and expenditure account. Income and expenditure is very easy topic. Income, whatever we earn in the organization, we will known as income, and expenditure, that means pay. Meaning of income and expenditure account: income and expenditure account is a nominal account. So we know about it. Nominal account rules is debit all expenses and credit all incomes. So it is a summary of incomes and expenses for a particular accounting period. It is like a profit and loss account of a business concern. Thus, an income and expenditure account is a revenue account of non-trading, non-profit organization. It serves the same purpose as the profit and loss account in trading concern, and this account is prepared on the accrual basis. The method and techniques of the preparation of an income and expenditure account is similar to that which is followed in the preparation of income and profit and loss account of business concern. Hence it is matching exercise. It is a matching because profit and loss account is same, it is income and expenditure account. So it is known as the matching exercise of the whole of the income, whether actually received or entitled to be received, with the whole expenses, whether actually paid or outstanding. The items of revenue expenditure are shown on the debit side and that of income on the credit side. All expenditure will be debited and all incomes will be credited. So any excess of income over expenditure, then it is termed as surplus. Surplus means profit. And in case expenditure exceeds income, the difference is called deficit. The parallel terms in the case of business entity are profit and loss respectively. Now we come to the definition. An income and expenditure account is equivalent to the profit and loss account. Equivalent, both are equivalent, drawn up for a non-trading concern, is perform the same functions and is compiled and constructed on precisely the same principles. It has given by William Pickles. William Pickles. Next is, an income and expenditure account is the profit and loss account of non-trading concern. It contains only revenue items. It contains only revenue items being debited with all expenditure and credited with the incomes of the period, whether or not it has actually been paid or received within that period. The final balance of the income and expenditure account represent the excess of income over expenditure, or the excess of expenditure over income, as the case may be for that period. It is given as Spicer and Pegler. Now what are the main features of this account, income and expenditure account? It is a nominal account. First thing, it is prepared from the receipt and payment account and other relevant information or additional information. Third is, all revenue expenses related to current year recorded on the debit side of the income and expenditure account. All revenue income related to the current year shown on the credit side, that means income and expenditure account. Items of capital nature are not shown in this account. If the items are capital nature, then it is not shown in this account, like land, building. It shows income and expenditure of current year only on accrual basis. Like profit and loss account, it also include the non-cash items such as depreciation, provision for bad debts, provision for bad and doubtful debts, etc. So these items also included in income and expenditure account. And the balance at the end of the year represent the surplus and deficit. So the motive of this income and expenditure account, our motive is only find out surplus and deficit. The motive is surplus and deficit in the whole year. In the whole year we find out what surplus and what deficit in the organization. Next one is difference between receipt and payment account and income. What is the basic difference? So here two difference given. Nature of account, it is a real account and it is a nominal account. Real account means debit what comes in, debit what comes in and credit what goes out. But nominal account, debit all expenses and credit all incomes. Forms of account, it is a summary of cash transactions, so it is like a cash account. It is summary of revenue item for the particular period, so it is a profit and loss account. Comparison with the profit and loss account, it is a summary of cash transactions, so it is a cash account. Now we can see more differences. Beginning, it begins with the opening cash balance and end with the closing cash balance. Receipt payment account is always starting with the opening cash balance, to balance BD, and end with the closing cash balance by balance CD. And income expenditure, it does not begins with the any opening balance. It has no requirement of any opening cash balance. Debit and credit items, debit side of this account records receipt. All receipt things you will record in debit side, but debit side of this account shows expenses and losses of revenue nature. Credit side in items, credit side of this account records payments, what payments we have done. And here credit side of this account records only incomes, capital and revenue items. It records receipt and payment account of both capital and revenue nature, but it only here revenue nature will be recorded. Here both capital nature and revenue nature, and here only records revenue nature. Record of actual amount received or not paid, it shows the actual amount of the receipt or payment account made during the year, whether it is belong to past, current or future. And here it records income expenditure account in the expenditure of the current year only, whether they are received or not, received or paid or unpaid. Items relating to the past or future period are excluded. Next is cash item, it records only cash items, and it records only cash and non-cash items of the business income and expenditure. It only record cash item because it is like a cash book, so only record only cash items, but here both cash and non-cash items. Next, closing balance of this account shows the closing balance of cash and bank at the end of the period. This account motive is finding closing balance of cash and bank, but it is the balance of this account preparation, surplus and deficit, and debit balance shows the deficit, that means loss, deficit means loss, and surplus means profit. Balance sheet. Next, and this is followed by an income and expenditure account, and it is not essential that balance sheet should accompany this account. That means in this account balance sheet is not essential, but here it is followed by the balance sheet, and balance sheet must accompany this account. Adjustment are not considered while preparing because it is prepared on the cash basis or of accounting, but it is necessary to consider adjustment while preparing it because it is prepared on the accrual basis of accounting. So adjustment here is compulsory, and here no need to consider the adjustment. Transfer of closing balance. Closing balance of this account is transferred to the receipt and payment account of the next period, and the closing balance of this account is transferred to the capital fund in balance sheet. Closing balance of this account is transferred to the capital fund in the balance sheet. Next, we can see here difference between income expenditure and profit and loss. Just we have discussed both are same, but some differences also in this account. So we can see here what are the differences. Income and expenditure account, it is prepared by non-trading concern. It is prepared by non-trading concern. It is the revenue account of non-trading organization or institution. But profit and loss account, it is prepared by trading concern. Trading concern means like earning profit object. It is prepared for the finding out the surplus or deficit, but it finding the profit and loss, net profit and net loss. Next, credit balance. This credit balance of this account is known as the surplus and excess of income over expenditure. It is added to the opening capital fund. If we will get surplus in this preparation of income and expenditure account, then we will be add in capital fund, and here profit and loss, the credit balance of this account is net profit and it is added to also capital fund, no only capital, but credit balance, debit balance. The debit balance amount is known as the deficit or excess of expenditure over income. So it is deducted from the opening capital fund, and the debit balance of this account is called net loss and it is deducted from the capital fund. The next difference is basis. It is prepared from receipt and payment account and it is prepared from the trial balance. Basis of trial balance. Trial balance will be given in the question, and to see the trial balance we will prepare PL account, profit and loss account, but we will see the profit and receipt and payment account and we will prepare income and expenditure account. Withdrawal. This the surplus of an accounting period cannot be withdrawn by the members. The surplus of an accounting period cannot be withdrawn by the members, but the net profit may be withdrawn wholly or partially by the owners. So these are the difference between income and expenditure account and profit and loss account. Next, the format of income and expenditure account. So what is the format? You can see here, expenditure side, all expenses you will record, and this is income. So here incomes only recorded. See here, income and expenditure, but income is this side and expenditure is this side. Income credit, expenditure debit. Nominal account, it is a nominal account. So all expenditure will be debit, all expenses debit, and all incomes will be credit. All revenue payments after making adjustment of outstanding prepaid expense, current and previous year, insurance premium paid this year. So everything will be payment will all debit side. Examples very much given here. First example we can see here, we will add prepaid in the previous year. Prepaid, that means advance, previous year advance for the given current year, and less prepaid of this year advance for the next year. Salary outstanding at the end of the year, then you will be add salary last year, previous year, then it will be subtracted. Advance paid in the previous year salary given for the current year, so it will be add, and advance current year for the next year, so it will be subtracted. Repairs, decoration, depreciation, stationery, opening stock will be add, closing stock will be less. Telephone charge, printing and stationery, electricity, postage and stamps, loss on sale of assets, sports material consumed, sports material, charities debit side, and advertisement and rent and tax. You can see here credit side, all revenue received, that is income, after making adjustment for accrued income and advance income or prepaid income. Current and previous year subscription, total amount of subscription received during the year. Add outstanding at the end, that means end of the outstanding it will be add, and outstanding of previous year, beginning means previous year, it will be less. Advance previous last year, that in previous year, it will be add for the current year we have get, and less advance of this year for the next year, so it will be less. General donation, local rent, income from lecture, receipt from dance and show, sale of used tennis cricket balls, interest on securities, interest on investments, interest on bank deposit, dividends on shares, sale of grass, sale of newspapers and periodicals, sale of scrap material, advertisement in the yearbook, proceeds of concert, receipts from entertainments, entrance fee, charities, credit side, profit on sale of assets, rent from hire of grounds and rent from subletting. These more items will be included in the, this is your expenses and this is your income. Last, see here deficit, excess of expenditure over income. Deficit means loss, and here surplus, if any one it will come in the question. Surplus means profit, excess of income over expenditure, if any. Okay, so only today this much. Thanks for watching.